okay. My mom was in a car accident though.
Oh my god, what happened? Is she alright?
Yeah, so a deer came out of nowhere and ran in front of her car, but she said she's okay.
Oh wow, that's so scary.
Yeah, that's not even the worst part though. So she went to the hospital and the doctor ran some tests and said she has glaucoma.
I guess that explains the deer coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it also explains a lot of her behavior during the past months.
Isn't glaucoma hereditary? You should get screened.
Oh, I hate going to the doctor. I think I'll be fine. Like, I'll worry about it when I get older.
Rothanak, I'm going to show you why this is such a bad idea.
Oh, shit.
Glaucoma, glaucoma, glaucoma. Pressure building in the eyes, resulting in blindness, preventable. Under pressure, the damaged optic nerves shrinks your field of view, heritable. Glaucoma, glaucoma. Eat it up, eat it up. That's not okay. Once you lose your vision, there's no getting it back. Watching some blind spots forming. Cut it out. Pray tomorrow gets me better. Pressure on my eyes, my precious eyes. Turned away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Eyes, 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 eyes.
Fluid building under pressure, we're bursting.
Why can't we give our eyes one more chance? Why can't we give our eyes that one more chance? Why can't we get screen, 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 get screen?
Okay, fine. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go sketch here. Okay, let's go. Hi.
I'm Dr. Zhang.
I'm Rothanak. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you doing today? What brings you in?
I'm doing fine, but my mom just got into an accident and got diagnosed with glaucoma, and so my friends want me to come in and get a screening too.
Well, it sounds like you have good friends.
Yeah, they're pretty concerned.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it's true that having a family history of glaucoma is a risk factor, as is advanced aging, diabetes, near or farsightedness, or being of Hispanic or African American descent. So having any of these risk factors means you have increased chances of developing glaucoma, and so you should get regular eye exam done about once every year or two, and even more frequently as you age. Have you been noticing any issues with your vision lately?
No, actually, I'm a little bit nearsighted, but my eyesight is actually fine. So all I know about glaucoma is that it's basically elevated intraocular pressure in your eyes that could potentially damage your optic nerve. But how do I find out if I have glaucoma?
So it really depends on what type of glaucoma you have, but for open-angle glaucoma, which accounts for 90% of all glaucoma, there really are no obvious symptoms or warning signs, which is why it's referred to often as the silent thief of sight. Because once you start noticing that you have peripheral vision loss, the damage to your optic nerve is already pretty extensive and unfortunately permanent, which is why it's really important that you get regular eye exams done so it can be detected before you start becoming symptomatic.
So if there are no symptoms that I can look out for, how do I know if I have glaucoma?
So what you'll do is you'll come in for an eye exam, and first what we'll do is a visual acuity and field test to make sure that your functional vision is still intact. Next, I have some equipment that we can use to measure your eye pressure and your corneal thickness, and that'll give some indication as to your risks of developing glaucoma. And then finally, what we'll do is a dilated eye exam. And basically that just means that we'll be taking a peek at the back of your eye where your retina and optic nerve reside, and just see if there are any early signs of damage there.
I'm kind of scared.
So eye exams are non-invasive and completely safe, so you have nothing to worry about.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the eye exam. I'm talking about glaucoma itself. What if I have glaucoma and become blind?
So I completely understand your concerns. Let me try to ease your fears. So it is true that glaucoma-related blindness is irreversible, but more importantly, it's preventable. So through regular eye examination and early detection, blindness can be prevented through the regular and diligent use of eye drops and medications that are meant to lower and control your eye pressure.
What if those treatment fails?
So if those treatments fail, there are always surgical options that can also help lower and regulate your eye pressure, as well as preserve any vision that you have.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's really important for me to come and get screenings.
Right, and that's why it's so important that everyone have access to regular and comprehensive eye exams, and as well as adhere to their medications after they've been diagnosed. It really saves sight.
Okay, let's get tested.
All right.